Can you believe we're in the third day of Hanukkah? But more importantly, no offense to those who aren't Christians, it is Christmas. Can you believe it? We have hit it. Wednesday, December 25th, the year of our Lord 2019. Whew, we made it, folks, and I am just thrilled to be your host today, Diane Gatsis Havinga. And as I mentioned earlier, it's 15 years ago, we first started doing a holiday music gift every Christmas. And I've been putting them together for 15 consecutive years, and today is no different. And I'm really overjoyed because we have a great show for you today. For those of you who don't know how this works, I invite residents and staff to come and share their gifts with us. And today's no exception. We have new and we have some older segments. So I go into the archives and pull things to combine for a wonderful show. So sit back, grab some hot coffee, hot chocolate, maybe a hot toddy, some bubbly. Sit back and enjoy the 2019 holiday music gift.
Hi, my name is Steve Nisgoda, and I'd like to share with you, if I may, a poem. A poem written 23 years ago by Robert Frost. Its title, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep.
Happy Hanukkah, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed.
stillness of the night. Let the heavens, let the earth and nature sing. Oh, then honor to this child who is our King.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that their lives didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. But light one candle for the reason to know that the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through all the memories. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering, pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, that anchor not tear us apart. And light one candle to bind us together with peace as the song in our hearts. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. The light for so many years. Oh, let it shine. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our What is the memory that's hanging so lively that we've taken our lot in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not gone in vain? We have done this for always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Oh, let it shine. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name,
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk and, laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Enjoyed our 15th annual holiday music gift. It's been a pleasure to be with you on this very special day. I wish each and every one of you, from myself, Diane Gatsis Havinga, Terrence, Paulette, who's running camera right now, and everyone at GSV-TV, we wish you, your family, and your friends a very, very happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and I guess we can say Happy New Year. We'll be back tomorrow, and we wish you all a wonderful day. Enjoy your beautiful, beautiful Christmas day. Thanks.